All right, so Scott Coker is out there. He's doing things. There's been a lot of news about Bellator. Coker's been showing his face a lot. A lot of the fighters have been there's just been a buzz, a really good, positive buzz about Bellator, because usually Bellator has a buzz, but it's always a little bit corny, and I hate to say a little goofy, but I do like Bellator. I haven't watched Bellator for long, but since Scott Coker's been there, I have watched it because gosh, can you believe how Coker is one of the best in the game. Scott Coker is literally one of the best in the game, but he happens to be doing it at a time with somebody who's better in the game. He had to go against the Fertittas. If there were no Fertittas, every day we'd be talking about Coker. Every day we'd be talking about Coker like he was Dana White. I would say Dana White is the best in the game, but it's kind of like, it was Dana, it was Coker. It was Dana, it was the Fertittas. And I think maybe the Fertittas definitely were pulling more strings. Definitely were pulling a little bit more strings. And they put Dana as just like the face of UFC, of, the president, the speaker, the one who's going to get out there and do the goofy shit that Dana White's always doing. Okay, so let me just, say what it is. Scott Coker just signed a multi-year 9-figure contract with DAZN. DAZN is a streaming service not currently available within the States, but it's been in like Japan, it's been in Switzerland, it's been out in Canada. It's out, internationally. It just hasn't been in the States. So DAZN recently, DAZN has actually been in the news a lot recently. DAZN has other sports on their platform, on their streaming service. I don't know what else is on there, but I do know that tennis is on there, and that's just because I watch tennis. But I don't know what other things are on there. I don't know, pool, maybe they put pool on there, cricket, croquet, but I don't know what's on there, I'm not sure. They probably put soccer on there, but I know that tennis is on there, and women's tennis is on there, and then also they just signed a huge $1 billion contract with, is it called Matchroom Boxing? I think it's called Matchroom, Matchstick, Matchlight, Matches. Eddie Hearn's boxing promotion. Over in the UK. $1 billion multi-year contract with Matchroom. I think it is Matchroom Boxing. That makes me wonder a little bit if they're actually, I don't know if they're actually going long on MMA. Are they long on MMA? Because why would you sign Bellator? Bellator to me is way bigger than what Matchstick has over there. I don't think that they're not, boxing is not something that a lot of people watch. And then also when you're thinking about boxing, maybe you need to have the big names over there. I know that they have Anthony Joshua, but I guess Anthony Joshua, and I guess they're going to shove Anthony Joshua down the Americans' throats. That's something that happens a lot. You just have to take it. They're just gonna shove it down your throats like Adele. Remember they came to Adele. You just gotta take Adele. So maybe they're just gonna sell it to us. I'm not buying it. I understand that Anthony Joshua may be a good fighter, but it's I haven't seen anything from him better than what I can see in America from the American boxers. The American boxers never get into any trouble. The good ones. The good ones go out there and starch you. Deontay Wilder will go out there and starch you. Even Floyd Mayweather, he would not starch you. He would dance around the ring and do stupid shit, but you really couldn't get him in any trouble. Anthony Joshua has been in trouble before. It just doesn't look like, I'm not sure how far he's going. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not sure how far the guy's going, but it is what it is. I'll watch him. I would not sign any streaming deal for it. I'm not signing any streaming deals for it. Bellator, I would sign a streaming deal for. I really would. When I heard this news, I was just like, ugh. I'm just a fan of a lot of the fighters over there. I just like it's a little goofy how they do things over there. The production value of everything is always it looks like kiddie-ish, I guess, like maybe like a child. Like it doesn't look like something that's serious, but they have good fights. They've got and then also they're getting better and better as they move on. And also if you just, and I just like Scott Coker, you know what I mean? I just want the guy to win. You know, and that's tough. When you just want somebody to win, you end up watching whatever they do. I'll just tell you, Bellator has signed this exclusive deal with DAZN, and basically, it's not exclusive. I'm sorry, it's semi-exclusive. So they're going to have 7 exclusive events on DAZN and 13 events that'll be all on DAZN and on Paramount Network. Now listen to this, business-wise. Just think, put your business hat on real quick. Let's do that. Let's put our business caps on and let's think about this real quick. 7 fights exclusive to DAZN. And 15 fights, the rest of the fights, I think it's going to be 15, will be on DAZN and Paramount. I think they're getting ready to get away from Paramount. I think they're about ready to just kind of skip on out. I think Viacom is ready to push their sports onto a streaming network. And Viacom has money behind it, but I'm not sure how much money they're ready to pump into MMA. You know, you have to come and sit down and watch this at this time. You know, when you're looking at a streaming service, you can I turned on, for instance, Fight Pass. You know, if you turn on Fight Pass, you can go and rewind a little bit and watch. You don't have to be there right when it starts. There is something I like about streaming services. Now, you start getting so many streaming services, you'll be paying $100 a month just on all your services. ESPN, DAZN, Fight Pass, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, Tidal. What else is out there that's behind the paywall? Showtime, HBO. I really believe that I could go all day long with these streaming services. And it's getting a little bit ridiculous. I do think that somebody who can pull all of this together might be better off. And actually, I'm shorting streaming services. I'm shorting streaming services. I am. If you guys know what short means, you know, in terms of investment, then I'm talking to you guys who know, who already came in the door with the business hat on. I am short on streaming services. Anyways, they're having 7 fights exclusive to DAZN, and then also DAZN, the first Bellator card that's gonna take place on DAZN is gonna be on September 29th in San Jose, California. That is the same card with Vanderlei Silva versus Rampage Jackson, which I don't care about, but I mean, it's not bad to have. And then it's going to be Rory McDonald versus Gegard Mousasi. I am pumped about that one. 2 of the best fighters. I mean, Gegard Mousasi in terms of best veteran, old school, just fight. His record is 44-6. Just in case you didn't know, 44, 6, and 2. Just in case you didn't know. And then Rory McDonald. You know, we all saw Rory McDonald is 20-4. We all know who he lost to. Literally, we all know those losses. Rory McDonald is really good. He's just a beast. He maybe not beast mode, but he knows how to get that win. He's smart. He's changed his fighting style up a bit. I do wish that he went back to being that killer, but still I enjoy watching Rory McDonald. He's 20-4. And they're fighting for that middleweight strap. Yeah, that's worth it. That is worth it. And then just in case that doesn't sell it, that's when they're also going to be starting the welterweight Grand Prix tournament. Welterweight Grand Prix tournament is also going to be that night. What an amazing debut event to put on DAZN. That's like putting, for Bellator, that's like putting UFC 226 on ESPN Plus. You know, that's like putting UFC 226 on ESPN Plus. Anyways, I'm very, very, very happy for Bellator to get this deal. They did say 9 figures. We still got the business hat on. 9 figures is between $100 million. $100 million, which is terribly on the low end, and $999 million. Right? That's what it's between. The fact that they would pay boxing more than MMA is shocking to me. That's them thinking old school, but you know, it is the UK. UK is always like, the UK is kind of, it's just retro. Anyways, you know, good luck to Scott Coker with the deal. Good luck to DAZN with the deal. Good luck to Bellator and all those fighters. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks.